What is up, everybody? To Reverse TV. Today, we had to talk about this post from comicbook.com. So apparently, they want to let Elder Scrolls fans know that there is a big surprise for 6 that is bad news for millions of fans. Now, we could be wondering, you could be wondering, what is this bad news? Did somebody die in this? Who was working on the developer die? Who was working on this? Did they have any allegations, like some crazy allegations going on with the studio? I don't know. Is the game gonna be delayed? Is it gonna be charged? We're gonna be charged like a $7 fee for this game. What is the bad news for this game that comicbook.com had to make an article about? Well, I'm gonna let you know what the bad news is. Apparently, the bad news is this game is an Xbox exclusive. It's only gonna be on Xbox. That's the bad news, apparently. So, right here. According to the news report, The Elder Scrolls 6 will follow in the footsteps of Starfield and be an Xbox console exclusive. So that's the bad news they decided to make an entire article about. So apparently, when Sony has placed when they have Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine as a console exclusive, that's good news. But when Xbox has Elder Scrolls 6 as a console exclusive, that's bad news to millions of fans. Like, are you serious? This blatant media bias is just so insane. So exclusives are good for PlayStation, but bad for Xbox and Microsoft. It is just ridiculous at this point with these so-called gaming journalists at this point. So let's read the comments to this, because people was like freaking out about this as well. Like, what are you talking about? Why is this bad news suddenly? So shall we write this article every few weeks until Elder Scrolls 6 releases? This is just ridiculous at this point. There are more Spider-Man fans on Xbox, Switch, and PC than there are Elder Scrolls fans on PlayStation. Where is that article? Yeah, where's the article that says it's bad news Xbox guys can't play as Spider-Man or Wolverine in an exclusive game? Where's that news at? The gaming world treats PlayStation as the default console, but it's totally alright for PlayStation to have exclusives. It's absolutely fine to have exclusive. It's absolutely fine for Xbox to have exclusives. The Bethesda acquisition was universally praised by the media. We still get S like this too, bro. What does this say? KOTOR as a PS5 was console exclusive at launch, and that's not okay. Okay. If you want to play God of War, Spider-Man, and Wolverine, buy a PlayStation. If you want to play Elder Scrolls 6, Starfield, or Indiana Jones, buy an Xbox or Game Pass. It's quite simple, yet your reporting is still bad AF. And I kind of got a feeling. I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on that Indiana Jones game. I think that game is going to be amazing, but people aren't. That game is not getting as praised as like these Marvel games, like the Wolverine and the Spider-Man games are being praised. But I think that Indiana Jones game is going to be really good. If it's going to be in like the Uncharted games or the recent Tomb Raider games, I think this game is going to be phenomenal. But let's continue on. Let's see. Or once the PlayStation games come to Steam, just use GeForce Now. I'm buying a PS5 for Spider-Man 2. Y'all can buy Series X/S for PC or Elder Scrolls. Get over it. So how many times must we be told to understand that this already first is Starfield, now it's the Elder Scrolls 6? Well, it's almost if it's a first-party game. Just buy an Xbox or that super awesome PC you're always boasting about. Problem solved. Yeah, because everybody has an amazing PC that Xbox guys, like, you shouldn't even buy an Xbox anymore because everybody have these high-end just gaming PCs. Even though the stats say otherwise, but let's continue. They will also be able to play with xCloud also. Free marketing, amazing game coming for Xbox, PC, and xCloud. Elder Scrolls 6 will be exclusive console-wise to Xbox. How many times do you have to go through this? Yeah, it's literally like that. They just don't get it. Like, Bethesda's all on Microsoft now. It's like there won't be any Bethesda bugs. Boo. I'm gonna do the same thing under every one of these articles. No way. Your reporting is really quite bad. This is a first-party studio, and the game is first-party. It will release only on platforms where Xbox Game Pass exists. That's it. There is no IFS or buts. There's no ifs or buts. It's exclusive. End of conversation, and just drop it. LMAO, don't drop it. It's free advertisement. Okay. If Xbox gamers can't get to play Spider-Man from Insomniac Games or on Xbox, then PlayStation gamers shouldn't get Elder Scrolls. It's only fair that way. Yeah, because you definitely been seeing all the cap this weekend over these, like I said, Marvel and over the Marvel games like Spider-Man and Wolverine. But Xbox has some hits. They got some heavy hitters too. They do. Like the Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be a heavy hitter. Next Fallout game being exclusive gonna be a heavy hitter. Starfield is gonna be a heavy hitter. So it's like they each console has their exclusives. People just have to get over it or just save up. I don't know. A lot of these games. The good thing is these games aren't coming out anytime soon, so you can save up. I mean, save $5 a week and you buy one of these consoles to get one of these games that you want to get. So there's that. But continue on. And a new Spider-Man 2 report has bad news for millions of fans too. No, yeah, I didn't see the article from them about Spider-Man 2 being exclusive. Well, no S. Why wouldn't anyone think otherwise? It's a Microsoft IP now. I don't understand why this is shocking to anyone. LOL. A new Wolverine report has bad news for millions of fans. Oh, come on. Microsoft-owned Bethesda is not obligated to release Elder Scrolls 6 on platforms other than Xbox and PC. Really stop dreaming about the game coming to PS5 or Nintendo console. Once Xbox acquired the studio, nobody with the brain thought it was ever coming to PS5. This kind of subject is just ridiculous. Sony has always done this thing of exclusivities. Temporary exclusivities. Microsoft bought the company and has the rights to produce the games only for its own ecosystem. Stop being hypocrites or acting like this is something out of this world. Microsoft doesn't force you to buy an Xbox to play as exclusives. Just sign into Game Pass and you can play it on your PC or xCloud. Paint everything black clickbait. Everything next-gen Elder Scrolls 6 exclusive on PC and Xbox Series X sounds more convincing. What a BS article. Still effing hope to get on PlayStation. I bet Spider-Man and Wolverine is coming to PC and Xbox. We know that's not happening. Yeah, like you said, none of that is happening. You're telling me there's a chance? Let's see. Please, for the love of gaming, do not click that link. Guys, you are falling for it. They make it deliberately bad for views and reactions. What is a little perplexing and not at all cool is that Phil and Todd Howard could squash all this by simply coming out and laying down a stone where the game is going to be. They did this already. They did the same thing with Starfield, but they still think it's hope somehow these games are going to come out for PS5. Like, they just need to put on a box and not come on PS5 on the Xbox cover art at this point. Like, what else do they need to do at this point? For people to know that Bethesda is now an Xbox exclusive first-party title, like a first-party company. And like, how is this bad news? Yeah, how is it bad news? Like, really? A new Elder Scrolls 6 report has bad news for millions of fans, and that's the clown. How is this even a question? Everyone and their dog knows this is exclusive. The only people confused by this are Bethesda and Microsoft employees. This is nothing but marketing done by Microsoft getting old. I would love to see a reporter ask Phil, why does Microsoft people start these rumors? Wait, how does Microsoft people start these rumors? This is by comicbook.com. What are you talking about? Never play Elder Scrolls, so don't care. Also, I'm sure over 50% of sales come from PlayStation platforms. Good luck selling a game to a fan base that don't buy games. LOL. This dude sounds super salty. He sounds extremely salty. It's so frustrating about how come millions of fans can play Spider-Man games on PC and Xbox, but it's not the same case anymore. I had to buy a PS4 just to play for Spider-Man last gen, and yeah, it's not entirely cool, but it's not Xbox that started. It's business. Just business at this point. It's a first-party game. Jim Ryan should do the right thing and get Xbox Game Pass on PS5. Same for Nintendo. Only true next-gen experience. Okay. Was this article written by a 7-year-old or a severely mentally handicapped person? F you? I'm blocking your trash site now. I'm so sick of your stupid clickbaity BS. It's effing exclusive. Just buy an Xbox or a PC. Just like us Xbox fans do if you want to buy Spider-Man or Wolverine. End of effing story. Like, yeah. You don't really see the Xbox side complaining when Sony has an exclusive game that comes out. People just like say, hey, they got a game I want to play on PlayStation. I'll just buy a PS5 or a PlayStation to play it. And they move on about their day, but the PlayStation sounds like a different story, man. They like, why do I gotta buy an Xbox to play these games? And you ain't even gotta buy an Xbox. The crazy thing is you can buy a PC, you can have your high-end PC that you claim to have and just play it on that. And you can enjoy the game, you can enjoy it and move on with your life at that point. But they have to keep complaining over and over again. It's just ridiculous. make clickbait articles like why it's bad news. Like, is it really bad news? Look, it's us like this that gets people out threatened by fans. Full stop. These damn fanboys are getting ridiculous. When you people ever STFU already? Where was the article written when Spider-Man games stopped coming to Xbox? Are we gonna make one for Wolverine being exclusive? What about Final Fantasy VII Remake? Xbox and PC fans have been waiting for that for almost 2 years now. If the answer is no, then STFU. Yeah, that Final Fantasy VII Remake situation is crazy because it was like it's supposed to be like a year time exclusivity. Then they had it. I guess like Sony made another deal with Square Enix, so you had the integrate DLC with Yuffie, and it like delayed it even more for the Xbox release. So this whole thing, and with the pandemic, so this whole thing has been a mess for Xbox users trying to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, this because there was a big push to get all these Final Fantasy games on Xbox, but then that whole like exclusivity deal with Final Fantasy VII happened, and it was like everything went down the drain with that whole thing. So, do they not understand that we want to mod the F out of our games? If Elder Scrolls 6 isn't on PS5, I still don't have an issue. Xbox needs exclusive quality AAAs if they want to capture mindshare and dev share. Will also give me a reason to use my gaming PC. Gaming media doesn't know whether to praise exclusivity or condemn it. Perfect example. Okay. Cry, baby. You want Elder Scrolls 6? Buy an Xbox, take Game Pass, play them on console, TV, smartphone, PC, and shut your effing mouth and stop crying, you clown. Jeez. Elder Scrolls 6 being Xbox exclusive is bad for millions of fans, but the Coda remake and Wolverine being like the PlayStation isn't bad for millions of fans, right? Questions that make you go, If you want to play Spider-Man 2 or Wolverine, you get a PS5. If you want to play Elder Scrolls 6, you get an Xbox/PC, and that's that. You literally wrote this article like a few weeks ago, maybe a few days ago, and even before that, we already knew that it's exclusive. Please stop acting like the news is relevant right now. Why are you crying? Or you could just, buy an Xbox. Sucks, they can buy an Xbox, use a PC or Steam, and off xCloud, just like Xbox players have been told if you want to play God of War. Let me see. Wolverine/Spider-Man, Knights of the Old Republic, Final Fantasy 16 exclusive for PS5. Great news, Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield exclusive. Bad news for millions of fans. Still don't think these BS journalists shape the negativity around Xbox. Game recognized game, you're looking kind of unfamiliar right now. Yeah. Gaming media, when the Elder Scrolls 6 is Xbox exclusive, no thanks. Wolverine is PS5 exclusive, I'll take that. Yeah, they definitely some hypocrites out here. They definitely some hypocrites. Spoiler alert, it's an Xbox console exclusive. Everyone should know by now that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be console exclusive to Xbox. You want to play, you have the options, Xbox Series X, Series S, PC, and cloud gaming. It's time to move on. Yeah, I do agree. So that concludes the video right there. It's just crazy that they make an article saying this is bad news for millions of fans when Xbox has an exclusive, but when Sony has these Marvel games as exclusive, it's not bad news for people who own an Xbox though, or KOTOR as exclusive. It's not bad news, but definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like the video. As always, thanks for watching and peace.